What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today, I've read the comments. You guys want us to go back to playing the playoff games? We shall do that. Now, in our last season, we missed out on the playoffs. And that was not a good look, as I burp. Excuse me. Marvin Lewis is going to be our new defensive coordinator because Shelton Quarles has been promoted to head coach. Did I authorize that? I did not. Sometimes in these old Maddens, you will have an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, just surprisingly become the new guy. But most likely that means that your original head coach left for a different job. That's typically what happens. They don't just move on to like the head coach spot without somebody leaving that position, right? Matt Hasselbeck, Billy Volek, those are the quarterbacks that are gone. Ray Lewis, he is calling it a career at age 37 as well. Joey Porter, the Dallas Cowboys, at age 35. He has done so as well. Heath Evans, also done. So a lot of guys, the Keo Spikes as well, a lot of guys are moving on who are real players. So we're going to have a whole league full of generic players in a second. Now, Messi, like, we could keep him. He's a great guard at 92 overall. But we can get a first-round pick and a third-round pick from New England for him, and I'm thinking that that's what we're going to do. Now, does that suck? Yes, but we drafted him. I don't think it was a first-round pick, so I'm thinking I can find another guard. This guard also we could get a first-round pick for, and I felt like because we missed out on the postseason last year that we got to try to get more bodies in the camp, more bodies on the roster, but I will match this guy. I didn't want to lose two guys. So what I'm doing here is I was trying to get their interest all the way up, that green bar at the top all the way up. That just takes a gang of time on these older Maddens. So I'm going to just try to increase the salary, not the salary cap, but the signing bonus as much as I can to kind of match what they want per year. I know I could just match the signing bonus whatever they want, but I figured we'll try to spend some money because the cap room right now is still ridiculous, but it's weird. I think we're really going to feel it when we get to the like the later years of Aaron Rodgers' career. I think that's when we're going to feel the salary cap number a little bit more forcefully, if you will. Everybody else we are going to release, we have Marcus Washington on a one-year deal. He played decently for us last year, led the team in tackles. But yeah, we got to get some bodies in there. So Mays, D tackle. He's from Vanderbilt, so he's kind of a smart guy, right? It's the Ivy League of the South. And then Willie Jenkins, the guy that we got for that for letting Messi go to New England, he is 77 overall. Is that great? Not necessarily, but when we look at the other outside linebackers in his draft class, he's actually one of the better ones. So I think it worked out. We also got another outside linebacker in Winters from Oklahoma State. With the other pick, we got Isaac Christensen, who may battle it out with Dawkins for that slot receiver spot. Maybe not this year, maybe next year. Who knows? You get Paul Carlton, right? Carlton from Troy, 190 pounds. Not the fastest guy. You would figure a running back at 190 would be a little bit faster than that. Rookie middle linebacker Bundy, he's coming to town. And then I'm about to say Cecil. Then Sensi. I don't know if that's his name. I'm probably butchering it. He's going to come to town as well. And then our last pick of the draft, Sammy Howard. He is a safety. Now, the best player in the draft, of the first pick of the draft, is a left tackle going to the Bucks. Cornerback going to the Miami Dolphins at 82 overall. Then Jimmy Conley, 83 overall, USC prodigy. Then you got quarterback, 81 overall quarterback, going to the New York Football Giants. Out of Louisiana Monroe, we got Martin going to the Niners. And then you got a cornerback from Iowa State going to those Chicago Bears. The Bears, the second quarterback taken, one of the first quarterbacks taken, but the second guy, only 79 overall. So not the highest overall quarterback to select in the top 10, and the Chiefs got him. There goes our guy at 83 overall. So that's a pretty solid pick at pick number 9. To get an 83 overall D tackle. I'm loving it. Burton, 79 overall. Halfback going to the Arizona Cardinals. The Browns take a quarterback from Maine. 82 overall. They might have got the better of the bunch out of the quarterbacks the first 3 taken. Might have went to Cleveland. Who knows? But we know Cleveland in their quarterback history isn't, very good. And then the guy who has a problem touching people, he's the guy that you give all the money to. Hey, I'm sorry. Let's move on. Okay, Spellman from California going to Carolina. That's a good look for the Panthers. Defensive end Carpenter going to the Niners, my favorite team in history. Olsen, he is going to the Detroit Lions. Eubanks going to the Washington Skins. And then you got Millen from Nebraska. He is going to the Jets. The Jets, I believe, did they have 3 first-round picks? No, just one, it looks like. Just one. In the next upcoming draft, maybe they have more than one. Spoiler alert. Hunt, running back for the Atlanta Falcons. He got drafted at pick number 24. D-tackle, pick number 25, goes to the Cowboys. Pick number 26, linebacker, going to the Vikings. Then another quarterback going to go to Buffalo. So a gang of quarterbacks in this draft are going in the first round. Will it be a good class for quarterbacks? And there goes our guy. 77 overall. Compared to the other outside linebackers, that's not bad, man. That's not bad. Now, the prized possession of free agency, Julius Peppers. Why? We have had trouble. I mean, real trouble finding the defensive end. I think we found one. I think we found the Pep man. Big Pep Daddy, Julius Peppers. He's coming to town, 91 overall. I know he's older. I know we gave him up a lot of money. But we have a lot of money to spend. It ain't tricking if you got it. All right? So 91 overall, he's coming to town. Everybody else is kind of just filling a roster spot. And then here goes the top guys. You can see Peppers was the second top guy. Fleming, he's still a free agent. Hopefully he gets signed before the season starts. Ronnie Brown going to the Atlanta Falcons, who just selected a running back in the first round. So maybe they're just trying to focus on the ground game. I'm not mad at that. I love having 2 running backs I can trust. Cedric Benson is now a Cardinal, the late Cedric Benson, playing for Arizona. Then Hampton, big deep tackle, going to Nice. I would have loved to have him in our 3-4 scheme. Man in the middle, Patrick Willis on one side, Bowman on the other side. Oh my goodness, nobody will be able to run on us. Nobody. And for the most part, nobody was, because the Niners were beastly back in the day. We're still beastly, not as beastly, but we're still beastly. Anyways, Carson Palmer ends up as a Raider. So Carson goes to Raiders, Peppers as a Packer. The universe is agreeing with us. Rudy Johnson going to the Washington Skins. So that is going to do it for free agency. Now we're going to sign this free safety to be our backup, Thomas Brady. He likes the deal pretty much. He wants to sign. We got the job done. Alonzo Johnson, we worked with him. He can catch a lot. This is working his acceleration. We worked on our running back because he's a beast. 99 overall in every major category. You love to see it. I love to see it. Now right here, I was looking at his awareness. Aaron Rodgers got 99 awareness. No, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. It's not 99. It adjusted for the training camp. It's still 75. I was about to say, we don't need to work on him no more. Let's add some quarterback controversy to the series, but nah, he still needs work. So all those points going to go to his awareness, which it does right there. D-tackle, Mays, the guy we just drafted, going to work on his strength. Styles, 81 overall cornerback, going to work on his catching. 82 overall now. Jenkins, our rookie. 77 overall, coverage guy. We're going to work on his awareness just a little bit and everything else just a little bit. So we end up going 12-4, y'all. Start off the year at 8-0, 7-0, went 7-0 before we lost to the Vikings. But then we got back on our winning ways. Lost to the Niners, as it should be. I'm sorry, Green Bay, but I'm going to be loyal to my squad. Even though Go Pack Go is one of the greatest songs for a stadium ever in history. Go Niners, go. Anyways, here you go. Here goes the standings for the NFC. And here goes the standings for the AFC. Ravens, Jets, Chargers, Texans, Steelers, and the Patriots. Those are your playoff teams in the AFC. Aaron Rodgers, 3,802 yards, 28 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, averaging 23.7 yards per pass or per game, I should say. Brown, 2,302 yards. It would be a record, but in the old PS2 games, really like Madden 05, 06, 07, 08, the rushing can get pretty crazy if you turn injuries off. Fatigue is on, but injuries is off. And I may mess with having injuries on. It just, the PS2, it takes so long for it to process that, and I love my PS2, and you're not going to persuade me to emulate it. You're not going to persuade me to do nothing. I have games on my PC. They don't run that well because my PC is not the strongest thing in the world, but they run fairly well. But I'm thinking with recording and doing it that the quality would just be not worth it. And I'm going to try to figure out a way to boost the quality that's on the PS2. I've read some things, I've seen some things, and maybe in the near future we'll maybe get the quality just up a little bit, all right? But like I was saying, on the old PS2s, it just takes so long for everything to simulate that doing it week by week might not be something that we do. But in Madden 13 on that 360, you have to simulate week by week. Like, you can't just sim a season because of all the new stuff they were trying with the connected careers. That we might do something there, or we might revisit like Andrew Luck's career, because he's a rookie in that game. So is RG3. So is Richardson of the Cleveland Browns, coming from Alabama, the Crimson Tide. So we'll see what happens in the future, man. All right, so we're about to get to the playoffs. You see that, Aaron Rodgers had an Aaron Rodgers type season. Finally, best quarterback in the league right there. Our running back is the best running back in the league right there. You see it. So everything is coming together. Will this be a Super Bowl season is the question. Will it be? We know Aaron Rodgers has one in real life. It looks like he's going to finish with one. And who thought that? Who thought that Breeze and Aaron Rodgers will only walk away with one Super Bowl in their whole career? Like, who thought that Eli and Big Ben will finish with more Super Bowls than Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees? Like, isn't that something? Isn't that this something, man? But anyways, it's game time. We're going to be taking on the Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys in the divisional round? We are the home team at... I was about to say at Vince Lombardi Stadium. There's too many L's in Green Bay's history, and not losing, but you know what I mean, initials. At Lambeau Field. So we force a 3, and now we're going to get that thing to Brown up the gut. Physical football. You see it. You love it. I feel it. You smell it. Looking for Rodgers? No, we're not looking for Rodgers. We're looking for Johnson. Johnson makes the catch right there. Face mask on a Pro Bowler, Roy Williams. And we're going to tackle on 5 more yards. Up that gut goes Brown for a gain of 6. 3rd down and 4. Dawkins, I see you, baby. I had to draft him in our last episode. He was available in the mid-rounds, late rounds. And I was like, let me get him on the squad. He's family. And, Vin Lasso takes care of his family. And I am Vin Lasso incarnated. Reincarnated, not incarnated. Is that even a thing? Young, looking downfield. Young throws that thing, and that's not Vince Young. That's a generic player, okay? Vince was still in college. I mean, not at this point, but you know what I'm saying. Jones, to the right side, goes nowhere. Washington with the stop. 2nd down and 15. Big hit on the quarterback. This defense loves to hunt. 3rd down and 15. Give me that user sack with my homeboy Kelly off of the edge. So now we're going to get that thing to Brown. Up the gut. Gets met by Terrence Newman. You know Terrence Newman going to fall back. Terrence Newman ain't scared to tackle. He's not great at tackling. He's going to get pushed back just a little bit. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Rodgers looking for Brown in the flat, who can catch the ball fairly well. And he's going to run up the sideline and get tackled after he has a 1st down. Looking for Dawkins, who catches everything. Wearing that 82 like Don Beebe used to do back in the day. Rodgers surveys the field, throws it, dropped by Andre Johnson. We got to settle for a field goal. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So, 2nd down and 11 now as we take over. Looking downfield for Tillman. We're in the second half of action. He makes a catch right there. Face mask, tack on 15 of them things. 1st down and 10. I formation, going to wiggle through traffic just a little bit. And then we're going to pick up a gain of around 9. 2nd down and inches. Up the gut goes Brown. And Brown is going to have a 1st down. Nice physical run there. Rodgers looking for my boy Andre Johnson. Andre Johnson has been a staple in my heart for years, and now you have him on the channel consistently. The channels consistently. Dawkins makes the catch right there. 2nd down, up the gut. Touchdown, Green Bay. Dun 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 dun. Go, Pack, go. 17-0 to the score. Young throws it quickly, caught, but going to be well shy of 1st down. 3rd down and inches. Young surveys the field, throws it deep. Jason Witten going on top of your forehead for the catch. Now they will go for the onside kick. They want to get it. Now Brown breaking tackles, fighting for every inch, and picks up a 1st down in the process. 3rd down and 4. Give it to Brown. Picks up another 1st down in the process. And that's going to do it. We'll milk the clock from there. Dallas, I wish you had more time. But you don't have more time. In Green Bay, we're going to that NFC Championship game. Now, we were not the number 1 seed. That goes to Atlanta, who beat the Cardinals 34-13. The Jets beat the Texans. So, the championship games look like this. Patriots, Jets, Packers, Falcons. Let's see what's happening in East Rutherford. And the Patriots got the job done. So, could it be a Rodgers-Brady Super Bowl? Could it be? And the Super Bowl is going to be in Tampa Bay. And our head coach, Shelton Quarles, used to be a Buccaneer. Oh my goodness, the universe may be agreeing with us. What is going on? Sometimes things work out your way. Hall up the field, gets to the 29-yard line. But we know Mike Vick is the biggest hater in the world. Gonna fire that thing deep. Caught by Parker. And our dreams of a Super Bowl could be dashed. I know the game just started, but I don't like the way it started. They get the ball to Ronnie Brown. Gets a mean block. Loses his helmet. Loses his head. He puts it back on because it's just a video game. And now we shall continue. So they continue to run the football. That's what Atlanta is known for in these Michael Vick era days. But he's also known for throwing the pick or two. Washington is loose. 50, 40. Caught from behind, but that pick gives us excellent field position to start our first drive. Up the gut goes Brown, weaving through traffic like your mama new hairdo, and that's going to result in a first down. Second down and 10, I formation. Come get some. You don't want none, dirty birds. We're going to pick up the first down as we work our way inside the 10. First down and goal from the 9-yard line. Nueve. I know my Spanish going to find Santana Moss, who knows how to salsa. Santana, play the guitar, baby. Santana Moss in the end zone. Touchdown. Can we get Santana that ring? Can we get Andre that ring? Can we get to the bowl, though, first? Can we please do that? They run the ball. They have a first down in their back pocket. Vic looking downfield. Vic still looking. Fires this one deep. That pass going to be caught by Mr. White. How did that football get through there? It did, though, so let's not worry about it. Griffith, the big fullback, still getting the job done. Breaks a tackle and gets inside the 10. Now it's going to be second down and goal. They throw it underneath, or third down and goal, excuse me, and that's going to bring the drive to an end. They got set up for a field goal. Kick is up. Kick is good. 7-3 is the score for Aaron Rodgers in this Packers offense. Going to fire that football to Andre. Hauls it in. We got ourselves a gain of 9. Second down in inches. Rodgers looking downfield. We got Santana wide open. And you not going to catch him. Okay, you caught him. I mean, even Speedy Gonzalez got caught from time to time. Did he? I don't know. Up the gut, then bouncing to the outside goes Brown. He is such an absolute animal at running back. Santana in the end zone for not one but two of those touchdowns. And now it's the start of the second half. He's on the kick return and got blasted. Okay, second down, 5 yards to go. Get that thing to Brown. Brown going to try to work around the outside. He's going to pick up a first down by Billy Eyelash. Rodgers looking for Andre Johnson, as cool as the other side of the pillow, and has not a first down. He's short. He's just shy. So they take over. Michael Vick throws it to Parker, and Parker is just mossing everybody, including the air. How do you get above the air? Watch Parker. He did just that. So third down and 9. Vic fires it. That pass caught by Tucker. They go backwards. So get off the field quick, fast, in a hurry. Fourth down action now. Rodgers looking. Rodgers throwing. Santana, can he pick up the first down? He cannot. Third down and 3. Johnson gets open. Yo, these tight ends are solid. Solid. Third down and 8 now. Brown is wide open. I love that route versus man coverage. It's so easy peasy to read, and that's going to result in a Green Bay first down. Atlanta calls a timeout because they in trouble. Less than 2 minutes to go. We find Santana. He's too hot to handle, and there are no other mitts on the football field. Brown, beastly run. First down. Atlanta burns another timeout. It's too little too late. You ran out of time. Atlanta, I wish you had more time. Michael Vick, Ronnie Brown, try again next year. All right, so we're going to be taking on the Patriots. Tom Brady, Harvey at tight end, and Deion Branch. Taking on Andre Johnson, Aaron Rodgers, and Mr. Brown at tailback. It's the bowl in Tampa Bay. The sun is shining. The weather is nice and calm. Let's go, Dawkins, Rodgers, Brady, Branch. Let's do this thing. We take over first. Looking downfield. We're going to fire that thing. Caught. That's a first down. Big Tillman getting busy up that right sideline. Move those chains. First down and 10. Rodgers, let's get you a Super Bowl, baby. That pass going to be caught by Santana. Let's get you a Super Bowl, baby. We're going to run the ball with not Ronnie Brown, boy. That's Chevin Brown, whatever his name is. It's a Brown. First down, move those chains. Looking downfield, second down and 7. Andre Johnson. I don't think this secondary knows what to do. Bill Belichick, I don't think you know what to do. Is he even the coach? I don't think he's the coach. Let me be quiet. Third down in inches. Up the gut goes Mr. Brown, and Brown's going to force his way through traffic. First and goal. Give it to Grimm, and Grimm gets in the end zone looking like another 28, like Corey Dillon. Oh my gosh, he looks like Corey Dillon, and I love it. Up the gut versus the Pats for a touchdown, and that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. That's how you do it. You run the ball, and you keep the football out of Brady's hands. That's what you do, okay? That's what you do, okay? And if Brady is driving on you in overtime and your defense looks tired, call a timeout, Coach Quinn. I know I'm bringing up old history, but my gosh, was anybody else mad? Like, call a timeout. Why are you saving timeouts? Your team is gassed. You hold them to a field goal, you give Matt Ryan a chance. He didn't do it. Now, I'm not saying it would have worked, but I'm just saying. That has nothing to do with this video. I just thought I'd get off my chest. So, Powell to the left side. He's going to pick up a first down. Third down in Nueve. That pass caught by Deion Branch, who's going to move his way upfield for a first down. Second down and 2. Brady has all day. Throws a perfect pass. Look at that touch pass. Brady, you are ridiculous. Rodgers, drop him back. Rodgers can be ridiculous too, in more ways than one. Fumble, but we recover that thing, so we have a first down. First down and 10. Rodgers dropping back. Looking for who? Andre Johnson. He is too beastly. Bill Belichick, I'm sorry, he's not the coach, but you know, it's the Patriots. You know, they got good defense, and they do got good defense. We throw an interception to Gay. He's happy. I'm unhappy. Very unhappy. Second down and 10 now. Brady dropping back under some pressure. Julius Peppers, the pep man, with the sack, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. 7-7 is the score. Can we handle business in the second half and get that Super Bowl trophy? That pass caught by Deion Branch. How did Brady get that there? Sometimes, like Brady in his prime, like, I mean, even now, he's like second in the league in passing yards. Everybody think he sucks. No, he's still getting the job done. Third down and 7, that pass going to be caught by Givens. Not enough for a first down. We're going to take over. But sometimes watching Brady is like you're watching somebody with a cheat code. He's just cheating all the time. Rodgers got Santana wide open. He ain't never have a receiver that fast. He had great receivers. Jennings, Driver, Adams, Nelson. But I don't think he's ever had a receiver that fast. Santana is stupid fast. Stupid fast. I mean stupid fast with a capital S. You feel me? You feel me. You smell it? It stink. I know. Third down and 8. Brady looking downfield. That pass caught by Deion Branch. Meet Julius Peppers. Julius Peppers ain't playing that. He already lost to y'all in the Super Bowl. He ain't trying to lose to y'all again in the Super Bowl. Santana, how do you do it? The little moss that could. Third down and 9. Can we pick up a first down here? Rodgers looking downfield for who? Number 81. Santana Moss. He's doing his most. He's doing his utmost to get this trophy. Brown up the gut. We got ourselves a first down. Third down and goal. The Patriots have no more timeouts. We run the ball and we get into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Actually, I take that back. I think they have one more timeout because I would just took a knee. I know I'm not the smartest guy, but I would took a knee. And then give me that Yahoo. Zay her. I said, give me that Yahoo. Give me that user interception. We got this thing going back the other way. We got that trophy. We got that ring. We got that sticky Lombardi, as Coach Tillman would say. Is it Tillman? Who am I thinking of? No. Who's the coach? What's his name? Steelers. Why can't I remember? It is Tillman, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. But hey, we won. Sean Quarles, he looks like somebody just put black on her face. Yes. That's what I saw, and sometimes I should say what I see, and sometimes I shouldn't. But hey, we won the Super Bowl. Green Bay, stand up. So in this universe, my man has won. All right. In the real universe, he has won as well. So we have tied Aaron Rodgers' career. This was year 8, as you can kind of see right there in the background, as we made our money. You know what I'm saying? Made our money more. He's going to retire from the Chargers job. This guy's going to retire from the Cardinals job. Both of them made to the playoffs, I believe. Kiffin, he's going. Is that Monty Kiffin? Retiring as the Niners head coach. So year 8, we got the Super Bowl. And I want to say that 2011, right? I know it was Madden 11, so 2010, Rodgers won. So I think Rodgers won it in his 6th season, 7th season. He might have been a little bit ahead of us. Okay, it is what it is, though. Mike Holmgren, why don't you come be my offensive coordinator? Yo, Shelton Quarles does defense. It's like you're the offensive head coach. So just come back to Green Bay, be the offensive head coach. Yes, do that. He is going to accept eventually. It costs a lot of money. Not as much money as Tony Dungy. I was looking at Junior Seau, who's also up for a job, and I was like, yeah, I mean, maybe. And there was a lot of guys up for jobs, man. Joey Galloway, he's destined to be a head coach. Keyshawn Johnson, he's a coach right there. And like I said, Junior Seau, he's a coach. One of these guys is going to be a coach. Peyton Manning's retiring. You know, he's going to be a coach. It would be nice to see him coach like a team in their division, have Rodgers go up against head coach Peyton Manning. That would be something crazy to see. Manning retired. Sean King, David Garrard, Davey, and Carter, both of the Niners, have also retired. All right. Edgerrin James, gold teeth, gold jacket. You know what I'm saying? He has retired. Then you got Blaylock. He has retired. Who's a generic guy running back for the Raiders. And then Northcutt and Randy Moss, the big boss, who stayed with the Raiders after the Patriots, and Jerry Porter. So the Raiders got to retool that passing attack. Tillman is up for a new deal. He's a restricted free agent, though. So we are going to bring him back. Nobody offered for them because nobody values tight ends in this game. Nobody really does. Like, you can do a fantasy draft in like Madden 04, 05, 06 and get like the best tight end in like the like the 7th round. Like you can get Antonio Gates, Tony Gonzalez, Jeremy Shockey. You can get those guys later in life. All right, so giving these guys the most I can give them as far as signing bonus is concerned, because we will feel the effects. We see that the cap is now down to the low 30s. Now it's down to the high 20s. Marcus Washington, 34 years of age, 3-year deal. Is that great numbers? No. Am I going to be looking to draft his replacement? Yes. Why did I pay him? Just in case we can't find a decent replacement for him. We have 3 years to kind of do that. Both safeties are coming back. Fox coming back. Big Willie style. He's going to come back as well. Very favorable deals. They're both around 80 overall, high 80 overalls. I like that. 2 outside linebackers on the right side. They're gone. Fullback is gone. Grimm is gone. Left tackle is gone. D tackle is gone. And then I gotta sign Tillman. We got that restricted deal done. I want him around for more than this 1 year. Gonna give him a 3-year deal there. Our first pick, left outside linebacker to Travis Hall. Yes, not right outside linebacker, left. We got right last year. And actually, our guy at the right side, rookie, was starting for us, not Tino. So now we have this guy. Could he replace Washington already? And then I know what you're thinking. Why are you drafting quarterbacks? Because we had no team needs. Like, we really didn't have any team needs. And I went with the advice. There's a little advice that you could check, like team needs. Nothing there. Advice you could check. And the advice was take these quarterbacks. So I took quarterbacks back-to-back rounds. Is that smart? No, I'll be the first one to tell you. That's not smart. Did I need a halfback? No, but 96 overall speed, it said he ran a 4.28. Chris Johnson. You feel me? Everything else is average, though. Like, break tackle, not good. Carry, not good. But he can run. He can run. And then left tackle, that was my choice. I know that we need a backup left tackle. And then I know that we need a backup right tackle. So this is my choice as well. But then in the 7th round, I went back to the advice board, or whatever you want to call it, and it was a receiver in Big Cato. Hey, yo, Cato. So Chuck Cato, he's coming to town. 73 overall, 72 catching. First pick goes to the Seahawks. Peter Lake. First round pick out of North Carolina. The Chiefs, y'all seem to be messing up the draft. Like, this middle linebacker just 75 overall. Now, I'm not saying that he's not going to turn out to be good, but just on paper, you probably could have got somebody else. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, you should have got somebody else, because who really knows what's going on with anything? Like, look what's going on with the Colts. The Colts playing pretty well with Jeff Saturday, who wasn't even in the building. So maybe people who run things actually know what they're doing, and us that don't run nothing need to be quiet sometimes. But just on paper, that pick looked idiotic, Chiefs. Okay, you missed out on a bunch of talent, and y'all keep on picking in the top 5. So clearly you have holes on your roster, and you keep on picking guys below 80 overall in the top 5 every single year, Chiefs. Okay, who in the heck is Mel Kiper anyway? Because I'm acting like him, and somebody from the GM side of the Chiefs need to be like, hey, you need to be quiet. And you're probably right. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just winning Super Bowls over here with the Green Bay Packers. So Jeff Williams, he was drafted. Kevin Collins from Tennessee State. Eddie George got yourself a draft pick. I love it. Clearly not, but you know what I mean. Anthony Edwards, Arizona State, going to Miami. Then they got Jackson going to the Raiders from Texas A&M, a 6'3" corner. That's good to see. Vargas from Purdue, staying in state to play quarterback at the Indiana Colts. And then you got Luther Jennings from Boston College, going to be a running back for the Saints. Thompson, like, look at these 80 overalls, and we're at pick number 19. You can't sit here and tell me that the Chiefs ain't messing up their team, their roster. And I love watching Chiefs football. The atmosphere, sometimes it gets snow, but they always play, the Chiefs throughout history, whether they win Super Bowls or not, they've only won 2, but it's like they've always been a solid team throughout history. They've never really been like down in the dumps, really. They've always been a solid competitive team almost every single year, at least since I've been alive. Maybe not you. Maybe you're like 100 years old. You remember when the Chiefs were losing every single game. Anyways, right tackle going to the Dallas Cowboys. Pick number 26. Mitchell going to the Houston Texans from South Dakota State. 6'4", 253-pound linebacker. Then you got this cornerback going to the Arizona Cardinals, who's from Arizona. Sometimes it works out. UCLA defensive tackle Grimm going to the New York Jets. The Jets pick back-to-back. Pick number 29, Butler from Iowa, going to the Jets as well. 88 overall speed, 91 break tackle. Love to see it. Carter, he is the first-round pick of the Atlanta Falcons. 78 overall receiver. And then they come back with the Cardinals, and they get a right guard who looks to be solid. At 82 overall, 89 pass block, 84 run block. and decent strength at 93. So we were not active at all in free agency. Why? Because I already told you. We do not have any needs. So why spend money when the salary cap is starting to, or when our cap room is starting to shrink just a little bit. So Fleming is gone. And there goes our man. There goes our old left guard. Okay? Massey, he's already moved on. So the Patriots had him, and then he's gone already. So hey, I think it worked out for us. Because the guy that we drafted in this spot, was it the guy that we drafted in this spot? Yeah, I think it is. He's our starting outside linebacker there. So, hey, there you go. It worked out. It really, really did. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. Sometimes. Not all the time. But sometimes I get things right. Not all the time, but sometimes. And in that time, I definitely got things right, okay? So here goes the free agency. Not the deepest free agency pool out there, but a decent haul of guys that were available that the other teams got. Because, again, we have no needs. We are the Super Bowl champions. So we're going to be trading whatever his name is, to the Bears. And don't tell me that the Bears and the Packers would never do a trade when the Lions and the Vikings did a trade, okay? For Hutchinson, okay? Like please. Please, or Hawkinson. So please, don't tell me that. And Collins are going to get released. Dawkins, when we worked on him, 84 overall now. And then Warren, the Chris Johnson of the draft. All kinds of speed. Like, look at that. Just hit that sideline and get ghost. We put up like 4,000 points. It was stupid. Will he be our starter? Absolutely not. Will he even be our second string guy? For this season, I was going to let the position battles play out. I didn't show him, and shame on me. Peter Parker. He's going to be one of our best cornerbacks, Peter Parker. Yeah, so, I'm going to let the position battles play out. Whoever wins will be our starter, unless something crazy happens where, like, somebody tries to take Aaron Rodgers' job. Like, that's not going to happen. Like, please, he's 95 overall now. You are tripping. So, we go 11-5. We lose one more game than we did last year. A little bit of a Super Bowl hangover. No, we played later into the year than we ever had in history with this squad, with the guys on this squad, I mean. But, yeah, 11-5 is not bad. We are the third best team in the conference behind the Falcons and the Cowboys, but we are ahead of the Giants, the Saints, and the Cardinals, who play one of the weaker divisions. There's a lot of parity in the NFC West, though, because the Rams, Niners, and Cardinals were right there, but it's like bad parity. You know what I mean? Like, parity is good when it's like good teams. Bad parity is like, like Pac-12 football. Yeah, shots fired, but like that's kind of what it is. We want the teams in the SEC to be close together, but if the teams in the Pac-12 are close together, that means that all of them probably stink. Now, Oregon might make the playoff. You know what I mean? Maybe USC got a chance. But you know what I mean. Like, you know what I'm saying. You are nodding your head. Like, you were right. You right, man. Bad parity sucks. Good parity is good. See, we are on the same page, all right? Byron Leftwich, he's still getting it done. Quarterback of the year. Look at Powell. 28,000 yards. He rushed for 100, excuse me, I got excited. 2,800 yards that man ran for. Absolutely filthy in this game. That should be against the law for somebody to run that. And he ran for like 500 carries. That's assault. If you give your running back 500 carries, I don't care how much you paying him. That is assault with a deadly weapon, okay? So Aaron Rodgers had another solid year. Brown put up 1,800 yards. Not enough for a Pro Bowl. 1,800 yards, 10 touchdowns on one of the best teams. Not enough for a Pro Bowl. Andre Johnson, now he's going to a Pro Bowl in year number 11. Because years pro mean how many years he's been in the league. Okay, but he is now in his 11th season, and time flies. Like, my gosh, I feel like we just got him. But we are in year number 9, so hey, things have progressed. Aaron Rodgers next year will be 30 years old. So Aaron Rodgers, like, we probably have another 3 episodes at the most, maybe 4, but I'm thinking 3, unless I can combine more seasons. But yeah, man, so we will do the playoffs, or at least the first playoff game, maybe the second playoff game. Maybe we'll do the whole playoffs. I don't know. Stay tuned. We'll see what happens towards the end of this episode, all right? So Peter Parker, he led the team in interception going to the Pro Bowl. Man, your friendly neighborhood cornerback is going to the Pro Bowl. Don't you love to see it? Yes, you do. Leave a like for that. Anyways, it's snowing at Lambeau Field. I got the name right. Lambeau Field. It is snowing here. Welcome the Saints to town. The Saints obviously are going to lose this game because they're a dome team that plays in a warm climate. Because everybody that plays for a team in a dome in warm climate has never played in snow before. It has been proven that all these guys grew up in the city in which they play in. They've always lived inside. They never went outside when it snowed. It's proven. So we already won this game. Was that too much? I'm sorry. I just hate when people say stupid things like that on TV or the radio or podcast. 3rd down and 1. Rodgers looking downfield. Rodgers still looking. Has a man open. That's Brown. Mr. Twinkle Toes himself. Tony Toe Tap. You feel me? Up the gut goes Paul Carlton. Gets us inside the 5. First and goal. Give it to Mr. Brown. And call him Mr. Brown because he's nasty. 7-0 is the score. Drew Brees throws it. That pass caught by Miles. Yo, these receivers, Miles and Dawkins, oh my gosh. Like, it's like, oh my gosh. A receiver, oh my gosh, man. Dreams do come true. Mama, I made it to the NFL. 3rd down and 2. Play fake. Brees fires that thing. Get that thing up out of here, Drew Brees. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 9 yards to go. Rodgers looking downfield. Christensen makes the catch, and we're up to that 50-yard line. 3rd down, 8 yards to go. Looking downfield, and Dawkins hauls it in. Miles and Dawkins are having themselves a great game in the snow at Lambeau. Mama, we in the snow at Lambeau Field. Oh my goodness gracious. 3rd down and short. Play fake. Rodgers looking for Dawkins, and you overthrew me, man. You overthrew me. That was supposed to be my moment. That was supposed to be my moment. So we're going to settle for a field goal. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 3 more points up on the board. 10-0 is the score. They're going to pass that one deep. That pass going to be caught by Stallworth, who is an absolute freak of nature on these PS2 Maddens. Get you one of these, go up against the Saints. You are going to hate life for as much time as you put on the clock. You play 10-minute quarters, you're going to hate life for those 10-minute quarters going against Stallworth. Miles, great catch right there, Miles. You looked then, you held on to it, you took the hit, but you were shy of the 1st down. Do better. That kick is no good. So we take over up by 10 still. Rodgers looking, throwing it. Yo, frozen rope, Aaron Rodgers. Why not throw that thing into a bigger window? He doesn't have to. Clearly, he has all the talent in the world in his arm. And then right here, I fat fingered this thing. I was trying to get the vision cone back on the square. Instead, I just threw the ball to the square. And Manning is loose. And Manning can run fast. And Manning is gone. 10-5, give him 6. So the Saints are in this ball game. 28 seconds on the clock. But we got Santana on one side, Andre on the other side, and you bit on the play fake. Shame on you. Who is your defensive coordinator? Who is it? Who is it? Greg Williams? Somebody put a hit on him. Anyways, 17-7 is the score. Play fake. Looking downfield. Rodgers looking for Tillman. Tillman coming through when I need him to. Makes the catch. 1st down and 10. Give it to Big Paul up the gut. And Big Paul, he ain't going to tear no ACLs as he wrestles for a 1st down. Rodgers gets blown up in his back, and that's okay. Looking downfield, Rodgers throws it to Johnson, gets brought down fairly quickly. We're in field goal range now. Why? We got Scobie the homie. He going to knock that thing down, and he knocks that thing down. So now we are up even bigger. What can this team do? Smith, fumble. Howard, Mr. Irrelevant, 7th round pick, and I know he wasn't technically Mr. Irrelevant because the year that we drafted him was pick number 9, but it was our Mr. Irrelevant, okay? Like, let me have that moment, okay? Like, stop judging. Johnson makes the catch right there. So here come the Saints, right? They're gonna go for the onside kick, right? Look at that airtime on that football, right? But it's not gonna get it. You did wrong. 27-14 is the score, ladies and gentlemen. We are moving on to the divisional round. Yes, the divisional round. We are going to be on the road, though, so can we handle business on the road in the playoffs? And I think Mr. Aaron Rodgers likes what we're going to be playing. I think he does. So the Ravens, they couldn't get past the Patriots. The Texans, they couldn't get past the Chargers. And the Giants beat the Cardinals in the old school NFC East competition. All right? So we're going to simulate this game between the Chargers and the Jaguars, the Falcons and the Giants, as the Jaguars lose to the Chargers as the home team. That sucks. And then we're going to see what happens between the Patriots and Steelers as the Falcons handle business versus the Giants. And that means that we're only playing the Cowboys in the divisional round, and Aaron Rodgers, he's won a Super Bowl in real life. In real life, in this stadium. Not this stadium, because it's the new stadium that he won in. But you know what I mean. It's the same, okay? It's old madness. Let me have my moment. And then that playoff game, I think it was divisional round, absolutely filthy, that pass he had along the sideline. I forget who caught it, but it was a filthy pass. Was it Rodgers to Rodgers? I'm not sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day. And until we meet again, my friends, peace, love, hot sauce.